Hi, this is Gary Kay. We're InfoComm 2023, and I'm here in the DTEN booth with Scott Krueckeberg, who is the Director of Strategic Alliances, or Head of Strategic Alliances for DTEN. I can already tell you that my vision of DTEN, having kind of watched the news and kind of looked around at what y'all doing, is all about Microsoft right now.
Yeah, we're really expanding our market, right? Accessing new partners and customers globally and developing new solutions with teams to help democratize that technology and expand the room reach.
And obviously, you've got some products, some new products that are aimed at, that collaboration of both platforms and Zoom and Teams, but also you're focused on, obviously in your booth, when I look around, you're focused on Microsoft Teams heavily.
Yeah, so we're developing strategies for hybrid work alongside Teams. So something like this, a 27-inch that we've done in the Zoom space for quite some time, not just as an endpoint for hot desking, but also a small focus room, right? Bringing shared and personal experiences right into the ecosystem. So this all-in-one is running Teams display, so you can obviously do your chat, access your cloud files, right? See your calendar. It's kind of meant to drive as a sidecar with your own personal device, and then after that we'll release this as an MTRA all-in-one for focus rooms.
Yeah, and you may not be able to see this unless you come a little bit closer, but there's actually a camera built in here as well. So it's a true all-in-one mic, camera, speaker system, and it's running Teams rooms.
Absolutely, yeah. We also have expanded I/O in here, so the workstation, not just as a meeting device for video, but to be able to run peripherals in, keyboard, mouse, access your files, and really be productive as a workstation.
And what else are you focusing on here at the show? What other products are you finding that people are really resonating with right now? Obviously this show 10 years ago was all about digital signage. 5 years ago it was all about flat panels, and now it's all about collaboration.
Yeah, collaboration for sure. So we saw the meeting equity boom, right? Everyone was worried about gallery views and how they're going to be seen. Now it's collaboration. So we've been in collaboration equity since the beginning, driving content, annotating over content, whiteboarding. So now we're bringing the rest of the portfolio to increase that canvas size to allow you to collaborate inside a Teams meeting as well.
And is that the D10X there, or what is that?
Yeah, that's the D7X Android.
D7X.
Yep, D7X Android in a 75-inch.
So that's Android, but running Teams.
Yep, MTRA. Yep, absolutely.
And then, what else are you showing here?
Yep, so we now have the two sizes, so we can do focus room, we can do small room, medium room, and we're actually showing the new U2 upgraded app. So you have front row on that device, you have integrated whiteboarding, you can annotate over HDMI content, and they have the new composite view, so you actually have a gallery mode of each person in their own frame in Teams.
And kind of looking forward, where do you see, obviously, in meeting spaces, collaboration is everything right now, and it's solving. You talked about meeting equity, but I see, from my view, I see us moving even towards in other spaces too, like even educational settings, and companies like Microsoft and you starting to solve those problems with, those rooms as well. I think you come in and you solve hot desking, you solve in-room collaboration, but we haven't solved education and training room applications like that. And I do see more of these being put in those applications.
Yeah, exactly. So that's going to lead us into our dual system. So let's walk over here. I'll show you how we are going for education and also enterprise at the same time with a system like this. So this is the biggest, baddest D10 that we've released to date. It's going to be unique. You'll definitely...
This is the D10 View Pro?
The View Pro are included. This is actually a dual D7X 55.
It's a D7X dual with the View Pro functionality.
Exactly. So first off is our center mount camera bar, which is unique. You don't get that overhead shot, you don't get the below shot. So we are center mounting this. It has a super high quality 4K camera, forward facing speakers, your microphones are all built in. There's arrays all over the bezels and in the middle. So we're attacking not just the audio coverage, but what this really amplifies is your video coverage, your camera coverage. So
yeah, let's talk about that, because if you look carefully on the sides, you can see small cameras here, and there's two cameras in each side there. Tell us exactly what that's doing.
So the cameras on the sides, that's View Pro. And what that allows you to do is create a camera array that's all eye level. So you're going to have a very realistic view of the room, and it's going to serve two purposes. Education loves it because of the width. So we actually angle these cameras right in X patterns. We have 190 degrees of coverage. So now the kids that used to be maybe on the sides of the room, they're fully in the picture. If they're remoting in, you get a much more realistic, natural view of a classroom because they're usually stacked left to right, right?
Yeah, and you can actually see that now because it looks like I'm standing right in front of the camera when you look at that view.
Exactly, and you're
there,
not
the
looking at the
camera's over
screen. You're not looking at the center.
Yep.
So we've really gone after that meeting equity thing, regardless of where you are. Getting rid of profiles, reducing duplicates. That's all in the.
And this is all through the AI, right?
All through DTEN AI, all on the front end, and then we're sending these images to Zoom or Teams.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think that this is the future. And the way you automated this and the way you've integrated this is perfect. And I definitely see this moving towards the classroom. And I think it's going to be a collaboration between a company like you and Microsoft and even Zoom to build an interface that is more classroom friendly and not just exclusively for meeting room applications.
And you've seen small bits, right? There was a release yesterday about everyone in the meeting having the same virtual background and just kind of blending this virtual class. And there's different gallery views that'll help set that up to make it much more realistic. So not only is education really gravitating towards a setup like this, but inside these cameras, 2 are near cameras, 2 are long throw cameras. So we're even covering up to 35 feet back into a room. So you have a large enterprise.
Student talks or asks a question back there, it's going to focus on that.
Or if you have a long table and you have people stacked on both sides of those tables, the angle and the long throw is going to bring them into a gallery without distortion, which one camera is not going to do that for you. You get grainy the further away you are. It's really hard to match quality. We've solved that by having 5 cameras doing the work nonstop to give you the best video.
This is amazing. This is you come here if you're here at the show, you need to come by the D10 booth because when you see this, you're seeing the future of collaboration at all levels. And you're the first company I've seen integrate this as a full system that operates this way.
And of course, you can, if you're not here at the show, we've shot individual videos, so we did demos here.
If each of these products here, you can go to ravepubs.com/InfoComm and you can type in D10 in the video search window to find them. And of course, you can always go to D10.com as well. Scott, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Congratulations. You guys are you guys are in the right place at the right time doing the right thing. So congratulations. Thanks for watching. We got a lot more InfoComm coverage to get to. You can see it all at ravepubs.com.